Our success was during my lifetime, was with my brother and I working. We worked 7 days a week. And even towards the nights, we loaded the trucks ourselves. We did a lot of things by ourselves. We had to.
It's safe to say Richard Abel, president of Banner Supply, is the definition of success. He came from it.
Well, the business actually started in 1926 when my grandfather completed the construction of our current building.
He helped to continue to build it.
After my father passed away, my brother and I took over the business. We both had graduated from the University of Notre Dame and had done other things. My brother was a Marine in Vietnam. And so we ran the business for a long period of time together. My brother's name was Edward, and he was a very popular person in town.
And Richard sees it continuing into the future.
Then when my brother passed away a few years ago, my son and his children have come to work here.
Plus a son-in-law too, who Richard said, quote, was lucky enough to marry his wonderful daughter. Richard is the leader of the Banner Supply legacy, 99 years of legacy to be exact. His success is defined by a family who has embraced change from the very beginning. Richie Abel is part of the 6th generation here at Banner Supply.
So the business was started by my grandfather's grandfather back in 1926. So he owned a small town bank over in Newcastle, and the Banner Mahoning Furnace Company went bankrupt to him. So the first generation of this was us as a dealer of furnace parts. Eventually the manufacturer, which was next door to us, went bankrupt as well, and we took them over, so we were a dealer manufacturer. And we also sold some roofing and miscellaneous stuff.
The Abel family made bold moves generation after generation to ensure success.
But we've all been able to adjust. It's always have to be flexible because we were a supplier to the mills. When they closed, we had some very tough years.
And then innovation proved to be on their side. A conveyor truck changed the business for good.
Shortly after that, they invented a machine that would put roofing on the roof. The installer would not have to carry the shingles anymore. So we were the first ones to buy a conveyor truck, and that really made our business. And at that point, we expanded into branches, for example, into Cleveland, and then later we were using the same equipment in Warren. The Warren location's been operating since the late 40s.
Beyond the Youngstown and Warren locations, Banner Supply also has locations in Cleveland, Akron, and Greensburg, PA. In 2009, fire destroyed the Youngstown facility, but the family decided to rebuild for the sake of the future.
My grandchildren are my life, and I'm very happy with all of them.
Now, the Youngstown location and its 750,000 square feet of storage space is the hub for anything and everything related to building any kind of structure.
Today, every generation has had to change and adjust. We've gotten into many other products beyond heating and roofing. We sell decking, we sell lumber, we sell dumpsters and siding, windows, gutter, full service building material distribution, pretty much anything you need on the outside of your house. There's probably not a building in Mahoning County without something from us.
And the us is, of course, the Abel family, but also the team they have built over the years. Richie's sister Raquel just recently moved back to the area because of what this place represents. And Jared, well, he's that lucky son-in-law that Richard recruited to take care of the IT department.
As much as we're a family business, a lot of our employees have been here for a long time, so they end up becoming family. And then also, a lot of times their kids or their friends end up working here. So there's a lot of different kinds of generations here as well, besides our own.
We have good employee retention. People have worked here a long time. We have people work here 20, 30 years. Their children work here. Our employees' children work here. It's a good environment to work in. I feel that's a compliment to us when employees' children work here. They like their job, they like coming to work, and then they want their children to work here as well.
So if you're a contractor or a DIYer, Banner Supply probably has exactly what you need in any color you want. They are part of a buying group that gives them the chance to offer you the very best price. And when you visit, someone will be ready to greet you with a smile and a story maybe about Edward, the Abel whose warmth and humor has been able to live on for generations to come.
My great uncle really made this business what it is. He was like the most social person you would have ever met. To this day, almost every day, someone comes in and tells a story about him, and that memory lives on.